Hello, Virgo. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your July love reading. I'm going to take a look at your energy, the energy coming towards you, and then any challenges. I couldn't get that out for some reason. We're going into the retrogrades. I can already feel it coming on. We're also going to look at each zodiac sign, the person on your mind. So I do a section. If you're new to my channel, you can scroll after the live stream. I dive into their thoughts, feelings, intentions, and challenges between you and each zodiac sign. And if you hang out to the end, just because it helps out the video, I do a yes, no card pull. All right. So Virgo, let's take a look at your energy. What is going on? I hope you guys can hear me. I don't know what I just did. But let's take a look. Take a look. Here comes my Virgos, all right? So, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever you feel called to. If you're here, there's a message for you. All right. So let's see your current energy first in love, Virgo. What's going on with my Virgos? All right, a couple more shuffles for Virgo. Let's dive in. I want to know how my Virgos are feeling. I'm a Virgo rising, and we have Mars in Virgo, and I am telling you right now, are you feeling angry, frustrated, a little bit anxious? You get triggered easy, losing sleep, having a hard time sleeping, or just feeling like a loser at times. Like you're like, what the hell is going on? All right. Code. All right. Because, I'm feeling all the above. I'm like, why do I feel like a loser? I'm like, look at my hair. I need to go to the beach, right? But I heard an astrologer say that. He was like, Virgo, whenever it's with the South Node, right? So I wanted to give you a reminder that you are one of the coolest zodiac signs. So do not let that Mars and Virgo and South Node get to you. All right. Let's see. You got the Temperance card. Hang on in there. Your current energy and love. It feels like you're trying to find a balance with all your energies. Spiritually, emotionally, physically. This is the energy you're giving off, right? So it seems like you're looking like you got your shit together. All right. You look like you got it together, but what's really going on in the inside, right? Or you're just trying to maintain balance, trying to figure something out, trying to go with the flow. Maybe we've told you enough in our readings, like, just let it go with the flow, and Virgo's over here going, all right, I'm trying to. Really, because it just feels like so much is coming at you that there's, you're gonna, it's like I see a bunch of the tennis balls coming out of the batter, at a batter's cage, Virgo's like, all right, I just gotta just sit and let it hit, but you're looking cool. It looks like you're trying to maintain, but what's your challenge, right? We got the Knight of Swords. Your head's spinning. Your head's spinning, right? It's like, honestly, Virgo, I feel like I really do feel like it's a part of the energy for you. You may be assuming the worst. You may be feeling like you're spinning around. Like I just see this guy that feels like, spin the wheel and he doesn't know where it's going to end or what the hell he's thinking or doing. And you might be all over the place. You might be assuming some of the worst case scenarios, and you might be surprised at how something really does turn out. I feel like you've maintained a pretty, your composure for quite some time, that if things are feeling a little bit uneasy or uncertain when it comes to love, I just think at this point, you've got to trust that you made the right decisions in the past. You got to kind of take a step back and go, you know what, I think spirit's driving the car and I'm going to have to let it continue. because your ego doesn't know what the hell. Your mind is, I don't know what I think. I don't know what to think. I don't know if I'm angry. You might even be a little bit, like I said, this is your challenge when it comes to love, is this card can be a little bit defensive. Like you're on edge and you don't want anybody else to put you on edge. You don't want your person. Maybe there's lack of communication. You're feeling on edge. Or maybe you're just not sure, if or what direction this is going in. And that is driving you crazy. I will confirm that. If I don't know, where something is going, I don't want to work. I'm not going to work on a project if I don't know the finish. I'm not going to work on a relationship if I don't know where it's going to go. But it really does feel like trust at this point. It may be too soon, or maybe there's just a lot shifting, a lot changing, and there's no way to guarantee. There's no guarantees here. There's that song by Alicia Keys, right? There's no guarantee. So this is really asking you to kind of live in the moment and just see where it takes you, where this relationship takes you. Now, even if you are finding yourself struggling with communication with somebody, struggling with, are we on the same page? Are we both moving in the same direction? Do we both want the same thing? Or is my person, maybe you're assuming things, is my person with somebody else? Are they into me? Or, what's going, what if, or, all these things that you want to know, I'm basically describing, overanalyzing and, just kind of driving yourself crazy, trying to figure out a solution to something where spirit's saying, I'm in charge. And you're just going to have to kind of go with the flow and not worry. So let's see the energy that's coming towards you. We have the Three of Wands. All right, so somebody here looking like they're wanting to really connect. They're working to get to know you, working overtime to try and figure out how to get to you, how to work with you. This can be growth, Look, there's progress behind the scenes that you might not even know about, It looks like somebody here is really serious about where this relationship could potentially go. I think about the next step. I think about commitment. I think about being at home with you. I think about a reunion. It could be, maybe an anniversary is coming up for some of you, and your person is sort of reminiscent about how you got to where you're at. I don't know how we got this far. I don't know how things happened, but an anniversary date could be the trigger with this energy with your person that says, you know what, maybe I need to clear something up. Maybe I did say something, maybe they're starting to realize I said something that was taken the wrong way. Or in the past, I'm starting to see the choices I made. Maybe those choices weren't the best choices, and maybe I did blame Virgo, or I was too harsh on Virgo. But now I'm starting to see things a little bit differently. So it could be that too. So let's see what their challenge is. What's the energy? Look at the King of Cups, right? You got somebody here that has a hard time, really expressing their truth, their feelings, right? They may have been emotionally unavailable in the past, right? This person may not have been in a place where they felt they even knew what they were feeling, right? And this is coming from the fact that your challenge is the Knight of Swords. Like you're pulling your hair out. And it looks as though you can be very argumentative. All right. So it looks like today we're in the full moon Capricorn and I'm calling out people. Sorry. Right, but this is your side. And the Knight of Swords is somebody that says shit too quickly, that assumes things too quickly, that is funny. Maybe you think you're being funny, but you're not, right? And you may have hurt somebody's feelings, right? And you got a Scorpio over here, you got a King of Cups, right? And their challenge is sensitivity, right? And kind of holding on to that too, right? So you could have stung them with something you said. or decision you made. But somebody's rethinking everything that happened at this moment. All right. So what does this person want? We see the Page of Pentacles, right? Let's start fresh. Let's turn this around. Let's see what else, see what we can do here. I have the Eight of Pentacles here, the outcome. So, and we have the Two of Cups, Spirit's advice. This is just deepening this connection. For signs, I'm seeing Sag and I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be a younger page energy. Somebody that there was a misunderstanding. Somebody may travel for work. I can see that as well too. And there was a lot going on, it feels like, with this person, and they just weren't expressing their emotions to you, or having a hard time expressing their emotion to you. For some of you, it's got you in your head because you felt like, things were rolling out, things were moving, things were looking good. And I felt a connection with this person. I feel a connection with this person, but they're not being honest with you. All right, so let's clarify some of these energies. We have the Two of Cups here, what Spirit wants you to know, and it does show growing pains in a relationship. So I don't care how long this has been going on. It seems like the two of you are really about to learn some big lesson together about trust, especially your person. But for you, it looks like overthinking and overanalyzing a situation. All right. And assuming and maybe getting aggravated too quickly. It can even be that. It can be you lost your shit on somebody. All right. Let's see. We have Ace of Cups. All right. So you're in love with this person, or you're starting to fall in love with somebody, and you're wanting to really give to this relationship is what I'm seeing. All right. The Three of Wands, they were acting disinterested. They may have pushed you away. They may have rejected your offer. Now, like I said, I see somebody here kind of, if there's an anniversary coming up, if this was somebody that wasn't acting available to you, this was somebody that pulled their feelings away, and maybe even went cold on you, right, and said something that wasn't really their truth. All right, but they said it, and it could have came across harsh for some of you. They just kind of closed the door. Well, there's a Four of Wands on its way, and a Four of Wands is a moment of celebration. So there could have been an event that took place. You could have an anniversary, your first date, or when you guys first texted, when you first met, something reminding this person of you. All right. And even if this is a newer relationship and you guys just got into a spat, this is something that is reminding this person of you. They can't get you off their mind because this situation is coming around. And we are seeing that they may even be feeling a little guilty about how they acted, how they treated you. And they're starting, it looks like, a little bit of regret on pushing you away. Did I mess this up, miss my opportunity with Virgo? And they're starting to see where, their performance really kind of is letting them down. And they let you down, but they let themselves down, right? So they might be acting like this, but they're stewing on what it is they did. So they're learning from this. And so this is a good learning lesson for this person. It looks like they want to build something with you. The outcome here is to come home, make things right, or get together with you and make plans with you. So I don't want to miss this opportunity with you, Virgo. I really want to see where things go. It looks like what they want with you is to settle the score, start over, turn things around with you. Maybe even Spirit just said, get you to understand where they were coming from. Maybe they couldn't be available for you. They had other things going on, and there was a misunderstanding. You may have assumed it, took it personal, maybe assumed that it was about you, but this person just wasn't being open and wasn't letting you know their true feelings. So that could make anybody go, head crazy, right? Especially if you had been vulnerable and you opened up your heart to this person. It definitely could, and then things were stalled, you were rejected. That definitely could leave you spinning. But we are seeing you take the next step with this person in July. It looks like you're leveling up here from ace to two. So we're trying to get together. We're trying to make amends, and we're trying to make plans, right? So even if this is, they rejected your plans, your offer, it looks like coming back around here to give this another shot. All right, so there could be open communication. I want to be sincere. I want to be real with you. I want to be honest with you. So again, today I'm not picking up on like really unhealthy shit, right? I'm picking up on some relationships that could really be coming in for you. If you are single and you're here and you're wondering what somebody's thinking or feeling for you, this is showing me too that this could be somebody that you may meet in July. We have a few weeks here. You might be meeting somebody and you making an offer, and just know that this energy could show up for you. This could show up where you feel like somebody's rejecting you. They might be taking care of business. They might be dealing with somebody else. They might not, they might not be available at first, right? And that's it. But it looks like it could be somebody also with the retrogrades coming in. It looks like it could be somebody here that's revisiting, like maybe it's somebody you passed by and you were like, next, and then it's somebody and you're wanting to give somebody another chance. All right, so it could be something like that as well too. It's not seeming like a very, very harsh relationship here. It just seems like you may have assumed and took something personal with somebody. All right. I do see working things out here, getting together. It's like I want to follow through with commitments, and it looks like a night out, getting together, keeping it real here. And, I like you. I like you. Do you like me? Right? Kind of energy here, and shaking hands. So look at the Emperor. So there it is. I see an Emperor energy in this reading, which means somebody's stepping up to the plate, not somebody playing games. And this is just the growing pains of a relationship that I feel like I'm picking up on here. All right. Anything else Spirit wants you to know about this connection before I go into Aries through Pisces? All right. We have taken a chance and doing something different, approaching the situation differently. I am seeing a cycle breaker. You'll get through it. This is a cycle ending. So again, it feels like growing pains for you with this relationship. Let's take a look at Aries through Pisces for you. All right, so meditate on the sign that you wish to know about. And I'm going to take a look at their thoughts, their feelings, and any challenges that you might be up against. All right, let me shuffle these cards. All right, so choose wisely. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, here we go. Aries, the Chariot. So Aries on their way to say hello. Looks like this is a good start with you and an Aries. All right, I do see emotions running high, so they're really coming in emotional. maybe telling you the truth about something, revealing their truth. A very restless energy, but there's positive changes at hand. Taurus, we got Three of Pentacles and we got the Ace of Swords. You got some nice energy here of new energy. You had the Ace of Cups in your reading too. So you're getting this positive energy. Three of Pentacles, all right? They think about you. They think about how you guys are connected and how you guys can work together. All right, it looks as though there's positive energy. There's news, wanting to talk to you, wanting to communicate with you, and wanting to work together, work something out here. All right, and I am seeing hidden truths come to the surface too. So we do see them telling you something, connecting, bringing the piece in. Maybe you're going to hear about a piece you weren't aware of. Right, another piece to the puzzle. Gemini, Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. So Gemini really thinking about their past, thinking about their choices, right? Thinking about how they got to where they're at. They're paying the consequences, paying their dues. It looks like things could change dramatically between you and a Gemini. We're seeing passion and a sudden event coming in with this fire energy and this major arcana. We have Cancer, Nine of Wands, and the Hanged Man. All right, so you've got them hanging. They're stressed. They're like, there's a lot of pressure on a Cancer here, and they're feeling like they're not sure what to do. The Hanged Man is saying they're not sure where this is going. All right, I have, Virgo energy. They may feel like you're, very judgmental or critical of them. They're very attracted to you. At the same time, your energy is showing up. But I'm feeling like, Virgo, you might want to let a Cancer go. It seems like you're a step up. Maybe they're putting too much pressure on this and they're making things too difficult for you. We have Leo, Seven of Swords, and the King. They're not being honest with you. Right? I can't hide that. All right. Feelings, King of Swords. All right. They're focused on themselves. They worry about themselves. They're all about their ego. And the Seven of Swords, their thoughts, they're just not being honest. And they're keeping their emotions at bay here. They're not being real with you. Virgo, Queen of Wands and Seven of Wands. All right. So Virgo, look at this. You're blessed, all right? Try not to work so hard, all right? You don't need to work hard at what's coming in for you, all right? I'm seeing harmony, some luck around you, receiving a gift maybe from another Virgo, and I'm seeing huge successes on your way. You're working your butt off in a relationship. You're working your butt off in general, and you got it going on, all right? There will be a return of investment. You've got some challenges, but I am seeing roll with the punches. And, especially with another Virgo, it seems like you got it together. You guys are a team. All right, you may be working harder than you have to. Libra, Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Libra's like, I love you. All right, let's make this real. All right, so it looks like you could be building something a little bit more practical with the Libra. They want stability. They're very emotional about you, in love with you. But I do see be patient, though. Your wish will be granted. Scorpio, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. So you got a Scorpio over here too, a head case, right? I'm just reading. I'm Scorpio, right? So I'm just kind of reading into that, right? But Scorpio here seems to be kind of in the same boat. You guys may be mirroring each other. Once in a lifetime opportunity. The impossible is possible. So it looks like another chance coming around for you guys to talk things out. Sagittarius has a family on their mind. Look at this, King of Wands. So if they're in a family, that's what's happening. But I am seeing a possible future family with the two of you. Capricorn, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles could be dealing with some legal issues, financial issues, some debts, life's debts, the past is coming around. So you have a Capricorn here that's got some struggles going on that might be conflicting with you. So there could be lessons not learned here with a Capricorn. Aquarius, Six of Wands, they're very attracted to you, but the Devil card is telling me they could be hiding something from you. And I'm seeing Capricorn energy here as well. So There could be very ambitious. There's an ego here, so be careful. Arrogance with an Aquarius. And we're looking at, though, a sexual connection. And, so just, I don't know. This is one that says, be careful, caution. Pisces, the moon card and the star card, they fantasize about you. And they were thinking about what to say to you, wanting to talk to you, travel to you, communicate with you. All right. Let's see your yes or no. All right. Yes or no. Membership is that, I think I have it at 2:30 right now, or I might be changing it to 2:30. Guys, I think I forgot to change the time. All right, yes or no for Virgo? We have a yes. We have the Judgment card. All right. So Pluto is coming in to play. All right. It's saying we need to make a decision. There's going to be some change. There could be forgiveness coming in. But definitely doing a review, taking a look at how far you've come. Look at your successes, Virgo, and get ready for some change. We're seeing a yes for your question. All right, I love you guys. Yes, I'm going to change the time to membership for 2:30. Remember, it's personal readings for the week and answering your question. I'm not doing charts today. I will see you guys soon. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, everybody that's here. Lori's here. Hello. Romy, what's up? Misty, Lynette. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care.